aside from silly songs, I really am trying to jump back on this shit and reach out more often. So, about all that, like, why is everything so heavy all the time? You know? Like, I think that we forget pretty frequently in life that we still control where our awareness goes. And it seems like most of the time, the current narrative in our society is to just be distracted or to be pissed off, or, you know, like, if you ask anybody about what's going on, everybody knows, everybody has an answer, everybody has an opinion, and you can almost, like clockwork, watch anybody that you bring up a touchy subject to, like, clinch up. You know, why do we do that? Why do we clinch up when we're talking about stuff that is real? Because everybody is so very sensitive and opinionated about it. The world has turned into a place of, if you don't agree with me, we're not friends anymore. Cut me off, cut you off, you know, delete me, I'm going to delete you, I'm going to unfollow you. And it's garbage, man. Like, you know, we were taught better than this. I think most of us were, at least, you know, to treat each other kindly and to treat each other with respect. And unfortunately, that's just gone out the window. It seems like the more it's popularized to say whatever you want, do whatever you want, we also, for some reason, stand on a hill where we feel like it's mature of us to judge others for what they think. And it just is a complete lack of respect. Mutual respect is a thing of the past. And the people I notice disrespecting others more than anybody else are the people that preach about respect. And it's freaking crazy, man. It's like whole scripts have been flipped. These people used to be notoriously for this, and now, you know, that's completely flopped. And, you know, if you're one of these people, now you're one of these, you know. And all of these that I reference are very negative things, you know. So, like, where's the love? You know, how do we come out of the other end of this? Well, it's got to start internally. Like, we have to deep dive into ourselves and ask ourselves, why? Why do we hold on to these ideas with such strength? Because I have my convictions. Because what I believe is right. Well, you know what, man? Sorry, like, land of the free doesn't mean you get to decide for everybody else at all. And it doesn't matter what you think it is or what story you believe that's made up or is even real that says this or that about it. Like, legitimately, this is a land of all of us. Fuck if you don't like it, leave. That's not what America's about at all. It's absolute fucking garbage, and that's a term that drives me nuts. And I feel like it's okay to rant about these kinds of things. Like, no, if you don't like it, change it. America is the land of the free. We have the freedom to change. We have the responsibility to reform. Like, so where do we get off? Like, where do we get all this energy of one-sidedness, of hatred, of disrespect for one another? It's absolutely insane. Absolutely insane, and it's become a normal popularized thing, and we allow all of that to happen. Everything that happens is on us. It is our responsibility. It's on our shoulders. And I feel like the sooner we stop looking for the next person that's going to change it and come by and fucking save us, the quicker we'll find an actual solution. And that solution is each other. Sorry to tell you, that person that you don't like anymore, that you were best friends with for 20 fucking years, that now you don't speak to because they vote differently for you, or, you know, they said something that you don't agree with. Oh God, not your feelings. Like, it's, man, you know, none of that shit matters. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter at all. The things that control us are the things that we're giving our attention and our energy to, and we're choosing to give it to trash. Like, we're choosing to put our core beliefs and values in the hands of other people. You know, sit on that for a second. Think about that for a moment. What do you really, really believe? And ask yourself why. And ask yourself, if somebody else doesn't have that same belief, why that makes them terrible. Deep dive about it. I'm serious. Like, think about it. Because that's the problem. We're making decisions. All of our beliefs are decisions. People are making decisions about what they believe, and they're not asking themselves any questions. They're not checking in with themselves, because you know in your heart of hearts, all of that rage feels wrong. You know it does. So why do you cling to it? Why do you hold on to it? Why do we continue to do this to ourselves and each other? You know, I don't know. Probably just because we're too busy, we're too distracted, we're too caught up in it. More than anything, we're very egotistical. And the ego will fool you into believing you have moral ground to stand on. When realistically, I think if you dig into it, you'll realize you don't. That you're the asshole. And when I mean you, I mean pretty much every single one of us, in one way or another, to other people. If you think I'm not talking about the side that you think that you stand on. You are wrong. Deep dive yourself. And I'm sorry if that hurts your feelings. Maybe don't talk to me for a couple of weeks, but I'm not going to delete you or unfollow you. You know, I hope you don't do the same to me. If you do, you do. You know, that's your choice. That's your decision. I'm not going to let it affect me or my mindset. So, what day is it? Monday? Happy Monday. Yeah, love you guys. Get real with yourselves. It's great. It's great.